What is up, everyone? Today we are back in F4 at Monza. Top split, qualified P3. Another great lap as we go green. We are looking to make up some positions here, but we are just focusing on staying alive as we tuck to the inside to gain slipstream. Move to the outside, try and outbrake the two cars on the inside. We do lock up slightly and get a compromise turn 2. So we will just swap behind P2 and we are just going to take another look. We have the number 7 car trying to go around the outside. We find some space, have a bit of contact, but we do survive, which is the most important thing on turn 1 Monza. So now we follow the P2 car. We are just going to try to stay in slipstream of P1, as it is very important to stay within 7 to 8 tenths, especially around this track where there are a lot of long straights. You want to be close enough so you can receive all that help. As we see P2 7 tenths behind P1, we have 5 tenths behind P2, and we have extended a bit of a gap to P4, which is going to help us if we do decide to battle. As we just try to get the best one we can, going into turn 9. And we will just stay behind the leaders, getting all that slipstream and maximize the last few corners in the lap. As we see, we have dropped down 1.4 seconds to the leader. Not very optimal, but we should gain some time as we are still in slipstream range of the car in P2, who is in slipstream range of the car in P1. As we round the final corner to finish the first lap, we are 1.2, drop the gap a few tenths there on that last corner, which is going to help us on the front straight. Only 6 tenths behind P2, looking to make up some time. As the gap just drops on the straight, we are both receiving slipstream to the leader, and we will look to gain even more time this lap, with our main objective obviously to get a P1 this race, as the number 5 car in P2 has a massive slide coming out of the first chicane. And looking back to the gap to P4, we have pulled out 2.1 seconds as they have been battling behind, and we have just stayed in single file, just gaining as much time as we can, as we have caught the P2 car after that mistake in the first chicane. He will have to work hard to gain some time back to P1, as we just look to stay behind. Going wide on that corner, that's not going to cost us too much, as we will make some time on the straight, getting a good run out of the second Lesmo. Flicking to the end of the lap, we are only 5 tenths behind P2, and he has caught P1. Only 9 tenths separating the three of us. Looking back to P4, only 2.3 behind, so we are going to need to be careful here, not looking to lose too much time, as we do want to keep our gap. As we flip to P2, trying to go around the outside of P1 into the first chicane, not going to work. And he's going to have a tight line for the second part of the chicane, where he's going to get a decent run. Now there's only 4 tenths separating the three of us as we go into the second chicane. We are just going to look to stay alive. Only lap number 3. Still a long way of the race to go. Only a 15-minute race. Not very long, but long enough for us to make up positions. As we look for a switchback, but there is no room opening up. And the cars behind are closing in 1.4 to P4, as the number 5 car does make contact and goes completely off the track, spinning out. That is very unfortunate. We will take another look. The number 2 car on the outside just turns in a bit early, clips the number 5, who is going to spin off the track into the gravel. As we have another look, yeah, just some unfortunate contact there, but that promotes us up to P2, up to P1 actually. We go to P1 with slight contact with the number 2 car,
Clear on the left.
As he's going to look to make that position up. And we aren't going to risk anything. We are just going to have a little lift on the straight. And let him take that inside, braking early. Just getting a good run to make sure we stay in that slipstream. As long as we do stay in slipstream, even if a guy is 5/10 quicker than you in qualifying, he will struggle to pull away, as we see the car in P3 getting involved now due to all the battling. He has caught up, and we are just looking to go around the outside, keep our speed, and just stay alive for now. And Monza this week in the F4 has been very fun, so if you are not sure what to drive this week, definitely check out Monza in F4. Great racing. As we flip to our chase cam, going into T1, we're just going to brake earlier, stay alive, as the two and Frank go side by side through the first chicane. Is going to compromise their run onto the straight, into the second chicane, as we just try to stay around the outside. It's not really going to work, as the car, the number 2 car, has slipstream, and we are just going to let the drama unfold into the second chicane. The number 1 car going down the inside of the number 2 car, who is going to make contact, and this is my onboard. I didn't see that the number 1 car had lost his rear wing, so we are going side by side into Lesmo 1, and we are going to make contact, and he's going to go spinning off the track. We get a 4X. We'll take another look at that from a different viewpoint. As we see, we get the switchback. He moves his rear wing, and we do. I thought we had more space, but we didn't. We make contact, and that might be my fault, guys. So leave your thoughts in the comments below. We did block him a bit there. Sorry. Here's his point of view. He turned in a bit early. I expected him to. Yeah, maybe I didn't leave him enough room, but that's just how racing is sometimes. As you see the contact, there's the rear wing, and number 2 is going to make contact again with the number 1 car, and he didn't really have anywhere to go, and the number 2 car and the number 4 car are going to go side by side through Lesmo 2, as we look to make as much time as we can to the cars behind, trying to break that slipstream and hopefully pull away for the win. As we see, there are 3 cars battling behind us now, all very close. It's going to help us to gain as much time as we can, and we are just looking to extend that gap, already up to 1.4 coming onto the back straight. So yeah, if you liked this video, make sure to subscribe and comment. If you thought that incident was my fault, it may have been. I think it was my fault, but you know, in the moment I thought I left more space than I did, so it's just how it is sometimes. As there are now 5 cars battling behind us, it's just going to help us pull away even more. But there is more drama to come, more incidents to follow as we go on board with the yellow car. Into 4, looking to make up positions. He plays it smart, just braking earlier than the other cars, letting them go side by side, and it stays alive, which is sometimes all you need to do in these F4 races, is stay alive. Usually there's a lot of incidents, which makes them very fun, but can be quite frustrating, so sometimes it's better just to let the guys fight. As we see, separated by a few tenths, the big pack of cars going into chicane number 2. They go side by side. Very clean racing, make it feel nasty. It's not often you see cars doing that. As we just completely go wide, it's going to lose us a few tenths, but not going to be too impactful yet, as we still have a big gap to the cars behind who have been battling. And we just need to make no major mistakes, and we should have this one. 6 minutes to go. Still a lot of time for cars to catch up, but we do seem to have decent pace on this track.
looks fine. No
And
damage to report.
yeah, we just need this win, gain some I rating. As we are gonna flip back to the yellow car again on the straight. Here we are. He is going to try and make up some positions. We will see if he plays it safe again. And he just does. He's just looking to get a good run onto the straight. Very smart. The car's going side by side ahead of him, as he's just looking to get the slipstream. We are over 3 seconds ahead now of this pack, and we get to extend more as the rest of the journey to come. As they go 4 wide into turn 1, the yellow car again gonna brake earlier, just leave a lot of space as he's just looking to stay alive. And we've extended the gap to almost 4 seconds now. 2P2 to become a 6-way battle, as we can see the car fly past there. Into the second chicane, we will see that the number 2 car is going down the inside of the number 4 car, gets the move. They go side by side through the chicane. Great racing event. Very clean from the guys behind us, which is great to see, as these F4 races can often get pretty hectic and chaotic, as we see contact there with the blue car, sending the car in P4 off the track, which is going to lose him 3 positions. Still 4 minutes to go, as we are just looking to get another win on the round there in F4 at Monza. As we see the blue car making a move and the yellow car making contact. Nothing too dramatic there, but still more to come as we round the final corner. Just over 3 minutes to go, with a 3.8 second gap as we cut to the white and blue car, looking to make some moves here as the blue car goes very deep. The number 8 car cuts back, goes around the outside on the second part of the chicane, and they will be very close going into chicane number 2. And here we see the clean racing start to fall apart as the white and blue car is looking to find some space, goes into the grass, switches back to the inside, brakes slightly too late, hits the number 8 car, who goes spinning off the track. And that is very unfortunate. They were having some great racing, as we see the replay on board with that blue and white car making contact. As we cut to the last lap, the gap dropped down to 3.4, but we still should see this one through in first place, as now all the battling has come down a bit. We will just take this lap very safe. Nothing too risky here, nothing too special. As we go into the second chicane, braking just after that 100-meter board, looking to take both curves and get a good run into the first Lesmo. Late apex, just touching that curve and using all that exit on the outside, braking just after the 50-meter for the second Lesmo, using the inside curve and the outside curve, not wanting to touch the gravel as you will get an off track. All we have to do is get it through the last corner in one piece, and we will do that. We will come home for a win and gain a solid chunk of our rating. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, just make sure to like and subscribe, because it's easy It's an easy way to support the channel, and help us out. Thank you. See ya.